What's going on, crime fighters? So I told you earlier that I would make a video kind of clarifying a few things and giving answers to a few questions I'm sure you guys have and some of you have actually asked. So I've stated some time ago that I had a bunch of surprises coming down the pipeline, and had a bunch of surprises, a lot of stuff going on that you guys would love, a lot of ideas that I had. And as you see, none of them actually came into fruition because, in life things happen. There are roadblocks. You plan things, you set things up, or you want certain things to go this way or that way, and sometimes they just don't pan out the way that you'd hoped, planned, or foreseen. And that's okay. That's life. It happens. Sometimes things intervene and we just can't do it with, what we planned or what we initially wanted. So, for one, the whole U-Film thing, that kind of fell apart within its own because it required a lot more people than just myself. It required a lot of waiting and a lot of me reaching out and a lot of kind of back and forth without any forth, that makes sense. There was a lot of me going back, but nothing moving forward. And it was me reaching out, trying to set things up, trying to speak to the right people, and me getting, yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, have you spoken to this person? Yeah, you need this. But they really weren't coming around on their end. So that kind of fell within the cracks, I guess you could say. So that's one as far as U-Film. So right now that U-Film obviously clearly has not happened, and it probably won't. The other thing, it was set that I would kind of guest appear on a popular, and when I say popular I mean my favorite, YouTube channel and duo, The Schmoes. Schmoes Know. We've talked briefly and spoke of me guest spotting on the show and appearing on the show. Because you all know I made that video and you guys have actually, from what I've seen, pushed and expressed your interest for me to be on the Schmoes Know show, just like another similar channel, but we'll talk about that after. And they saw it, and you guys know I reacted to all the videos. I promote them anytime that I could, because you all know I'm a fucking huge Schmoes Know fan. So we spoke, we planned it out. They told me to, hey, reach out to Ken. If you guys don't know who Ken is, was the producer on the show. It kind of is, but now Mary's the headlining. And let him know, and we'll hit you back with some dates. And I haven't heard from him since we had that convo. But that's because in the midst of, me reaching out to someone, talking, that's when the big transition was happening for the show. Changing places, Ken going to Screen Junkies, and like I said, a lot of things, they're busy. They're really busy people. There's a lot going on, and I don't expect them, and I'm a small guy, I don't expect them to be, I'm not #1 priority in the list of everything else that they have or anybody has, and that's understandable. And I'm not mad, I'm not resentful, I'm not bitter or anything like that. I still fucking love the Schmoes Know. I still watch them all the time. I still shout them out when I can. I still talk to them on Twitter. So that's why I said in the other video earlier, I was like, don't misconstrue what I'm saying, because nothing bad or any shots fired. I just want you guys to understand and know, because I told you, hey, this is gonna happen, or looking for this, and nothing really happened. So yeah, so we spoke and that kind of fell through at the moment, and maybe one day I will end up on Schmoes. Maybe one day when I have a bigger following, because at the end of the day this is a business, How can we both kind of benefit or thrive from an idea or a collaboration? And if you have somebody that has 200-something thousand subscribers, or whoever big YouTuber you collab with, and you just have 14,000, how are you really helping them? If that makes sense. And that could be, in a sense, what moves on to my other point, when we talk about Screen Junkies, that could be the same. Because maybe I'm just not big enough, you know? We started off strong with you guys reaching out saying you want me on the show, which I greatly appreciate. After that, that really faded on you guys' part, and then just one, like I said, Connor was really adamant about getting me on there, and he really, really pushed. Everyone else just kind of really fell off or just stopped, and he really persisted and actually got the attention of Dan Murrow and Nick Mundy. Actually, I don't believe it was Connor that did, but somebody did, and they both responded in relation to me being on the show. Dan Murrow responded to, "Hey, duly noted, great, boom." Now that could have just been a message to tell Connor that, hey, shut the fuck up, stop messaging me, I'm tired of it, oh my god, here and never hear from him again. Or it's really in the back burner. Either one, as I stated before, if this is what you guys want, you guys have to make that happen and be fully committed in that happening. Like Connor is. If you want to see me on there and we want to, make our presence on the Screen Junkie show. Like I said, I told you guys how to do it, who to reach out, what venue to do, and it's up to you guys. So, if we don't end up on there, we didn't push. And if we did, then we pushed a lot. So it could be in the sense of it's just one person now, which is Connor, reaching out, asking for me to be on, requesting me to be on Screen Junkies. It's just one person. They're not gonna pay attention or be as big with just one person constantly hitting them up. Then they can be like, this guy doesn't have a fan base because only one person is supporting him and wants him to do this. What's he gonna bring for us? And you have to think of it that way, and it's not really hard feelings for anything, and I'm not taking anything personally. But again, I'm telling you guys the reasons why you haven't seen any of the stuff that I've said or planned or whatever it may be. And what else? I had planned something, written something in the hopes of teaming up with Tyrone Magnus and Black Mamba. She's not Kobe Bryant. and collaborating with Mamba Jumbo. And I sent the script over, and it just wasn't really Tyrone's alley. As far as acting wise, he loved it, but it just felt like the part wasn't for him, which I respected. People do that, and he has every right to do that. And then that just kind of fizzled out in a sense. So hopefully in the future, sometime we will work together and do something. But for right now, that kind of been put on hold. So yeah, guys, like I said, that sometimes things in life that you plan just don't work out, and that's fine, because other opportunities will open up, hopefully, and maybe later down in life we can revisit those things. But I know a lot of you have been asking, hey, what's been going on with S'mores, or what's going on with Screen Junkies, what's happening with YouFilm, or things like that. So I was like, I just want to sit down and explain it all versus just what's happening, leaving you guys in the dark. So I thought I'd tell you what exactly I had planned, what happened. There's tons of more that I did, but I'm not going to make a whole huge video about it. I'm just going to hit the main points that on subjects that I've spoken to and spoken about the most. So yeah, hopefully you guys understand, hopefully you get it. And like I said, don't take this completely out of what I said, because nothing I said was negative, crazy, and I'm not, have animosity. I still have respect for all these people and everybody involved that I've said, even though I don't see where in the video you think otherwise. But you never know. People are fucking stupid sometimes. They take it and it's like, oh my god, he hates that. You're done. But yeah, so I look forward to the future. And also, if you haven't seen S'mores Know's new panel that they had at Kamikaze, it's fucking amazing. It's incredibly inspiring and motivational, just to see them gel and just see what is just S'mores, behind the camera. Like, it's amazing. You guys go check it out on their page. I meant to mention that while I was talking about them. because I was gonna tie into everything again, but whatever. But anywho, yeah. So I love y'all. I will see y'all soon. Hopefully I answer some questions. If you have any more, feel free. I'm an open book. And yeah, it's the night. Join me to 20,000. I love y'all. Follow me on Twitter and every other one. I can't even talk. Every other social media that I have. Sick of it. Yeah. Wow, I really can't fucking. Bye. I'm leaving. Good. I'll see you in a bit.